This is nobody's first time, so we don't need to explain how the class works. But for those of you guys watching, each of them is going to be playing their piece the first half of class. Second half, we're going to go through all of the things that they went through in their pieces, but we're going to be talking about it from the movement perspective. So how to make their movements better. All right. Ethan is here. Addie is not here. Oliver Heath is here. Kudash is here. Thara is here. Arna is here. Roshan is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in house. Okay, great. All right. Let's get started. We got our first performer of the day. Is Oliver Heath. So I'm going to be passing it over to him. And then whenever you're ready, Mr. Oliver, you can perform your piece and announce what you're playing for us.
Okay, so I'm Oliver Heath, and I'm gonna be playing Blues Bore, the first and second page, by Chiwa Tan.
All right, and he made a nice little cadence at the end. That was good. Let's clap it up for him. Very nice performance. Way better than last week as far as the performance goes. So thank you for improving on that. We'll talk about it in the second half. For now, we are shifting forward to our next performer, which is Mr. Roshan. There you go.
My name is Roshan. I'm playing Captain's Hook Rocking Party.
All right, nice performance. Really stable. Really, really good. It was very rocking. We'll come back to it in the second half. Let's hold tight for now. I think we had Addie just entered. Let me check her in. Welcome in, Miss Addie. You're going to be playing in just a moment, but we're going to keep moving forward for now. Ethan is up next. Where's Ethan? Saw him earlier. 1 second, I think he's hiding. It only shows me 6 people. Oh, there you are, Mr. Ethan. Let me pass it over to you. And then whenever you're ready, you can announce your name and piece.
My name is Ethan, and I'm playing Lunar Eclipse. Wait.
All right, very nice ending. Let's clap it up for him. Nice job. Well, small things, but pretty good. All right, thank you so much for sharing. We're gonna move forward. Next up is Miss Thara. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Miss Thara.
Hi, my name is Lara, and I'm going to be playing Chin and Joe.
Oh, right. Wow, very nice. That's a really cool arrangement of that piece. I like this so much. And you played it so well. Really, really nice. Couple of small things at the end, but generally speaking, very, very good. You're playing this weekend for the World Music Festival. Yeah, this is a good. This is a good piece. Cool. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing it while we have our dinners for everybody. All right, let's move forward. Next up is Miss Addie. Oh, Addie, can you turn on your video? I think you never turned on your video when you popped in. Thank you. All right, whenever you're ready, you can announce your name and piece. Oh, you're also playing a piece for the World Music Festival. I can see here.
Yeah.
Can you announce it?
Matthew,
Okay. What does that mean, by the way?
dear mother.
Dear mother. Oh, okay, nice. Okay. This is really cool too. I like all of these pieces that you guys are playing. I know I think your teacher wrote them. I'm starting to realize these are really nice. Also nice arrangement. There was one weird thing that are you adding some stuff to it because you're changing some of the rhythms around.
Oh
I just wanted
yeah.
to check.
Yeah, I have to add some peanuts. Like
Oh, you added stuff to it? Okay. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I just didn't know if you was like a random one-off mistake. Okay, good. We got two more performers here. Let's pass it off into who's this? Arna? Yeah, let me pass it over to you, Miss Arna. All right.
I'm playing round dance.
All right, let's clap it up for her. Very nice. Only a couple of small things, but just watch out. You actually started out very strong, and the middle part was also strong. I think as you got towards the end of the piece, your focus got a little bit shifted. You started to do like what we would call like a swung rhythm, like a swinging of the rhythm. So you want to still keep these like very stable. Bum 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 bum. So you were kind of like dun 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 dun, dun, which is fun, and I get why you might want to do it, but try to keep it stable. Otherwise, good. And we'll get to you in the second half. Don't worry. We'll come back and talk about some things we can do better in the second half. We got one more performer here in the first half. Another world music person here. Let's pass it over to Sir Kudash.
Hi, my name is Krudas, and I'll be playing Contra.
All right, very nice. And tomorrow you'll do the repeat, but or next time you perform, you'll play the repeat. But of course, tonight we won't do that. Very nice. Let's stop it up. It's really cool to see all these world music pieces before the weekend's coming up. That's great. The other thing that these world music pieces present, even if you're not playing that, is that they present some interesting movements that some of you guys don't normally experience. So I'm excited to share some of these movements. So let's make sure that we're all here. If everyone can turn on their video, that'd be great. Let's go back up to our ES1 student. Well, I don't think really Oliver is ES1, but he's marked as ES1. So let's take a look at him since he went first. And one of the movements that you're getting, but is a little bit delayed, Oliver, and I'd like for us to go over, but also for everyone else to try. Some of these jumps which misplace the fifth finger, those are the ones that I've noticed that you are less comfortable. So for example, this was one of the ones I noticed that your left hand shift was a little bit uncomfortable. So can we do left hand only here? And I'd like everyone to try this too. You don't have to play the whole thing, but maybe just play the last two notes of this. And this is Oliver, you should play all of it, but for everyone else, they can play just the last two notes of that initial position and the first two notes. And you guys want to become like super speed ninjas, like be super fast with how you move because the movement is going to be very difficult to get otherwise. This is 3 on G. This is 5 on E. This is E below bass C. And this is 5 just above that. And this is 3. So the movement that you're doing is sort of like a finger switch. It's not exactly, but it's sort of like a finger switch where you're shifting your fifth finger to where your third finger used to be. And you got to get really good at this. This is one of the things that you're having as a gap right now, Oliver. So when you're playing this, is this like kind of space here. Why don't you try it from 21 to 22 and let's just hear left hand only first. This is just for Oliver to start out. Good, pretty good. So that was not an issue there. What makes the here? I'm going to ask, this is open to everybody. Why is it that when we add the right hand, especially in this case, does everything get much harder? It's not just because it's the right hand. What specifically is going on in the right hand at that junction? Not Oliver, because I know you know this because you're a piece. You probably had a few discussions with your professor about this, but somebody else who can analyze what's happening between here. You don't have to tell me them. If you know the movement, that'd be great. Farah?
It's probably a little harder because there's a lot of flats and naturals that keep coming.
I think that that's definitely part of it. So the reading is a little bit more chromatic, right? What else could be difficult? What about the more obvious thing here? Your thumb is here.
A stretch?
Well, this is beyond a stretch. We can't, I mean, I guess maybe some of you could stretch this wide, but we wouldn't want you to stretch this wide. It's not healthy. So what is this? Like if any of you have stairs, you don't want to stretch from the lowest stair in your house to the highest stair. That wouldn't be very comfortable for
Is
some
it
of
a
you.
hand movement?
Yeah, this is a jump. This is a jump. So we're going to be jumping here from your thumb on E to, that's a very high stretch. Otherwise, it's too far to be a stretch. Second finger is on B flat.
Something like a finger stretch.
Yeah, this is gonna, it's not a finger switch. It's actually a jump. So this is just a jump. So we would say it's a jump to B flat. But you guys are doing great with your participation today. Thank you. Can everyone try that? So try your thumb on E. You're gonna jump to finger two on B flat in the right hand, and try to do it without looking, because you might want to look at your left hand. So you can either look at your left hand or your right hand, but you can't look at both. All right, let's go back to Oliver and see how he can execute this. Go for it, Oliver. Let's see if we can get it without any breaks in here.
Can I start from measure 20?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Wait a minute. Did you start from, or maybe I missed something. I wanted to go check 20 because I don't know what the context is. Oh, go one more time from 20. That was very smooth, by the way.
Okay, thank you.
Nice. Nice. That was it. Did you guys hear how smooth that was? And go back and watch that, Oliver, to see how it was the first time. But I think that could have been something that would have been better. We talked about movements. All right. All right. Let's go to the next one. So next up was Roshan. So now he had a lot of these kind of blues movements as well, but I don't think there was any. Let's see. I don't think there were any jumps. Let's see if there are any movements. No, there were not any jumps. One thing we can focus on here is this very weird thing that happens so rarely, but it might have given you trouble, Roshan. I don't know, but I just want to bring it up just as a possibility. Is it hard to accent this one note? Does it ever feel a little bit weird?
Which?
The one right there?
No.
No? I want you guys to try this. Sometimes we do this in music and it's called syncopation. It's where we have to accent an offbeat note. Notice when he starts out, can you play it for us, Roshan? Notice when he starts out, he's always going to accent the first note.
Wait,
Dun-um,
where,
dun-um.
from where?
Just play the first line.
Okay.
Dun-um. And then this one's different. Yeah, I want you guys to try that. Can everyone try that? It's pretty awkward to do that last one. He's doing a good job with it. So it's strong, weak, strong, weak, 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 strong, weak, strong, weak. Da-dum, da-dum. And then da-da-ba-bum, bum, ba-dum. It's a little bit awkward, this moment here. Try it one more time. Anyone else want to play it for us? Let's get somebody else. Lara, go for it.
Can I play like the first bar?
Yeah, just play the first three bars. One, two, three. First three measures. Yeah. Good. It was funny. You like stood up on the G, which you're trying to get it. That was good. It worked. It worked. Just don't slow down. Anyone else want to try? Kritash, go for it. Yeah, try to keep that stable. Da-da-ba-bum. That's what makes this difficult. Da-da-ba-bum. That last one.
What?
Keep that last one stable so there's no break between the C and the E flat as you return. Okay, not bad. You'll listen back to it later on, but there's a break right that you're adding. You're doing da dum bum bum, but it's actually da da ba bum, which is what I was saying makes it difficult. It's naturally awkward in the music. It's very
Alright, now I
awkward.
get what you meant.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying. Oliver, we'll come back to you in the next one. I'm gonna keep moving forward. Ethan had some very difficult movements in his, and I want you guys to first define what these are because these are not common movements. They're actually really rare. What is this called? That is not his right hand. That is his left hand. What do we call that movement? I'm sure some of you have played this piece before.
Hand crossover?
Hand crossover. It's not a common thing. It's really not common. It might happen maybe once in 100 pieces. It happens a lot in the method books, but outside of the method books, it happens really rarely. It's very, very rare. I want you guys to try it. So try the opening 4 measures, and I'll call in somebody different. So anyone who's already played, let's call in somebody different. Hand crossover. Was that challenging for you, Ethan, to get all of those crossovers to always land them exactly right?
Sometimes.
Yeah. And especially as you play it faster, the more you push the tempo, that's going to be something that comes up as difficult. All right, let's have who wants to do it? Anyone want to do it? Nobody wants to go for it? Addie, go for it. Go, go, go. Addie, Miss Addie. Miss Addie. Earth the Addie. She's like, I'm trying to avoid this. All right, here we go. Let's hear it. Can you play it for us?
Yeah.
Go for it. Oh, wait, 1 second. So finger 5. Wait, did you not? Make sure you guys are practicing this while we're going over it. So finger 5 in the left hand is on C.
Oh, I did
Finger
that.
1 in the right hand is on middle C. Finger 3 is on, there we go. And finger 1 in the right hand is on middle C. Finger 3 is on E flat. There we go. Yeah. Almost, but it's not that note. It's this note. Who knows what note this is? Almost. We're getting closer. That's it. There we go. All right. No, you had it right. Just that. Okay, we're gonna go on the Thar's piece. Let's move on to Thar's piece. Thar, this was a very cool piece. I actually haven't heard this, so I know that Dr. Elaine's been working on these arrangements. But this is really, really nice. It sounds so nice. So hopefully you gave her a big thank you for this, for writing this out for you. When Okay, good. When you're working through this, I didn't have much on the movements, but I wanted to bring it up for everyone else. I think you already know the movements. The area I thought could be valuable to you is specifically at the end because some of these movements are a little bit awkward. So guys, let's take a look at this. What is this called when you go from that position to that position? And you did have a little bit of an issue here, Thara. What is that called? See if you guys can analyze it. Can you play it for us, Thara? Just those 4 measures. So 50, 51, just left hand.
Okay.
And listen to that movement that she's making or trying to make. Try it.
Sorry.
It's okay. Try again. Okay, what's that movement called? And this is a little bit tricky. You have to try it out for yourselves. I want you guys to try it. Try it out. I'll give you a clue. It's not just a shift. It's not just a shift. It's a little bit more. Does anybody know what else it is? I'm gonna put the shift in because it's so obvious. What do you think, Krutosh?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay. Anyone else want to try? This one's a little bit harder. Oliver?
I was raising my hand for like what it's another thing that it could be, like another hand position hand
Yeah.
thing. It could, is it a jump too?
It's not a jump. That's a good guess. Why do you think it's a jump?
Because you have to transition all your fingers to different notes.
Okay. That could be a shift though. A shift can also be that same thing, which is what it is. But here's my clue to you. Look at the key signature. All right, Thar might have to redeem the whole crew here. All right, what is it, Thar?
It's kind of when I play it, I just shift my whole hand a note forward.
That's it. So she's also got to go forward. It's not only a shift to the right, but it's a shift forward. Why is that? Why do you need to move forward? Why would we ever need to move forward in piano? There's only one reason why we move forward. Yeah.
We move forward um, because when we play the piano and we shift to different keys, like if we go under and do some weird thing, it's a little harder. But if we just shift like one note forward, it's easier.
Okay, that was a lot of words. This still didn't answer the question. Why would we shift forward? Forward is like how you walk, right? When you walk, why would our hand ever go forward? There's only really one reason I can think of. I mean, maybe there's some other niche reason. Anyone know? Why do you ever move your hand forward, like this direction? Take a guess, guys. Don't be afraid to take a guess.
To play
What
the
is
black.
forward on the piano?
I
Anybody know?
noticed that C moved all their notes by one.
Yeah. Okay, here. Let me help you guys. Maybe you guys haven't had this conversation yet. It is a more advanced conversation. It's like an early stage 2 conversation. We move our hand forward to access the black keys. If you look, her thumb. Oh, wait, did you somebody Ethan's raising his hand. Did you say that? I didn't hear you if you said that.
I
You did
said
say it? Oh, you
yeah.
didn't say it loud enough and you even raised your hand. Okay. Well, then speak up. Come on. Yeah. To access the black keys, we need to move forward because our thumb needs to go to C sharp here. Okay, well, thank you for saying it. Sorry, I didn't hear. Maybe my speakers weren't loud enough. Anyone else hear him say that? No? Okay, all right. Maybe you might have said it on mute, Ethan. Um, that's good. But you did say it, so you knew it. Shift forward. Why would we ever shift back? So forward is to the black keys. Back is what?
Or like black.
Yeah, to get off the black keys, to get onto the white keys, right? Arna's piece. This is the last thing. I don't think we're gonna get everyone's today. Arna, you're doing fine. The only thing that happened was the rhythm thing. I think the main issue as far as your rhythm is that you just got tired of your focus was a little bit off. So what I would recommend is have you tried backwards practice on this? Arna? Oh, you're speaking, but it's muted. You have? I would just do a bunch of backwards practice. And anytime you guys have trouble with the ending of a piece, do backwards practice. And Krutosh, you're ready for tomorrow because we already went over this so many times. So you're fine. Or whenever you play on Sunday or Saturday, it'll be great. Thank you so much for preparing that. For all the world music people, and Addie, you did awesome. It was actually very impressive. The only thing I would say is just watch out for your rhythm at the end. It got a little bit funny here. I don't know if that was planned, but that got a little bit funny. The only thing I would say to you guys is please know how to pronounce your pieces. Speak up when you pronounce your pieces. And I would also make sure you announce yourself. We'll have a mic for you guys specifically. So when you go up there and then, yeah, have fun. It's going to be one of those really cool events where there's not so much pressure where people are watching us. It's going to be more like people are going to be eating dinner. And while people are eating dinner, people are going to be performing. So it'll be a really more relaxed event that you guys I think will have a good time. All right. I will see many of you this weekend. Otherwise, I'll see you next week or